What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. And we have a first stop loss of the year here in natural gas. And I've already warned you that it's going to be risky trade and it will be preferable if you enter in the lower level of this area. But I've taken it with a low risk, and that was my first stop loss. That was also sent to my members. Now, price is now inside a level of major support. I've already mentioned these support zones in my yesterday's video, which is right here in case you have missed it. That is on all four platforms if you want to mark these zones on your charts. Now we are still in the level of support, and I wanted to capture this bounce from the support which we didn't get, and price still pushes lower. Now we were bearish on Awanda, and as you can see the price still didn't hit my zones on Awanda. So we are still not inside the zone. On this platform I'll wait for the solid condition. Now we are still oversold and we haven't got any sort of good correction which I was expecting from here, and that is something I want to capture. Now I'll be looking for the same move inside this zone if the price gets to my zone, and right here I want to see a clear engulfer. Now the strongest entry is an engulfing candle that engulfs the wick as well. The weak entry is just an engulfing candle like this that didn't engulf the wick. That's going to be weak entry, but that sometimes plays out, sometimes it won't, but the ratio is low. So that is why I want to see a strong entry here, either double bottom or a bullish engulfing candle. Pin bar is also something I consider, but that is something very risky. So for now we are only selling natural gas, and with a pullbacks bearish engulfer I'm gonna go short. Now one more reason is that the report of natural gas came bearish, the storage report came bearish, so that is something on the fundamental side. But we were bearish technically as well since we were below 50 and 20 EMA. Now simply just look for your buy reason from here. If there is no reason, we are just looking for normal pullback below 50 EMA with bearish engulfer, I'm gonna go short. So that is all I'm looking at, a pullback and bearish entry simply for your sell trades. As you can see, price is falling down with these type of breathers right here, and that is something I'm expecting from here as well. So if we have a good breather like this followed by engulfing candle like this, that will be a strongest entry condition for selling the natural gas. So in the correction process we want to see a breather and then sell it again till this green zone, from where I want to see a solid entry condition. If one zone didn't play out, it might plays out as well, as this is a very good level. If you look here on a weekly time frame, that is a weekly level as well. So keep an eye on these levels on all three platforms. As you can see, it is a weekly level that acted as a good level of resistance in the past, and if you look here, resistance and support in the past, a very good level that has been active previously. So that is why I'll be paying attention to buy from this level and sell as well till we get an entry condition. So simply sell natural gas with condition on all three platforms. On NEMEX we are still in the zone, we haven't got any sort of entry condition. Only buy once we have an entry condition with solid green engulfing candle. If there is no condition, we are just selling with up pullbacks. Next up we have gold. Gold is pushing down and then opened back above in gap. Now if you remember a couple of videos ago, I've said that we might get a head and shoulder pattern. So we have a head and shoulder pattern right here. Now we also have a termination zone right here. That is a big termination zone, but that is still valid. So let's see how we can enter this trade. Now we have a left shoulder and a head. We have a right shoulder. Now it is not a strongest pattern since it didn't happen at this resistance area. Now looking at this anchor, previous anchor I'm just using is as a discretion. Now we had a pin bar formed right at the right shoulder here, and looking at that I'm expecting another fall out of gold. So that is my general condition if I use discretion in my trading. There is no buy condition and there is no sell condition according to my strategies rule, but we have a chart pattern here with a pin bar that shows a bearish pressure, and looking at that I'm expecting some good push down out of gold, at least to this level first, which is 3261. If we are broken below this level, then we have a breach of termination zone below right here, and close will be a second entry from where I will see a further fall to this level. So let's see how it goes. A nice bearish candle, a pin bar candle at the termination zone, which goes all the way to this level. Again, that's going to be risky entry, but it's still valid according to the head and shoulder pattern, and let's see how this goes. I'm not buying gold unless and until we are broken above these highs. So I will wait till the price break above these highs to take another entry. So otherwise, I'm not buying gold. Or for the weak entry, since we are broken below 50 EMA, I might see a pullback and go for the little scalp. If the price break above 20 EMA as well with the solid momentum, then a pullback. But that is less likely at this point, and let's see how this goes. So for now, I'm expecting a push down of gold at least $70, from where we'll see the next move after we break below these lows. Next up, we have silver. Silver is pushing up and heading towards the level of resistance. Now, just to give you a heads up, that gold might be a risky entry because silver is bullish. Silver sometime pull the gold higher as well. And I'm also looking at the ratio. Ratio is bearish, so it might also push the gold higher. That is why this head and shoulder entry will be very, very risky. Looking at silver and looking at gold and silver, ratio is bearish, means we are bullish on silver and gold. Especially it's nicely aligning with silver, and looking at this pattern, we are expecting a price to push up from silver. Now we are still bullish for silver, and I'm expecting a price to get to these levels 34.42 till 35, from where I'll be only selling silver. Otherwise, I'm only looking for pullback engulfing candle. That is all I'm looking at to go long for silver. Only trending trade for silver. We had a nice breakout, as I mentioned yesterday, or exactly like this, and from here I'm expecting another push up out of silver. So not selling silver since we are nicely trending up, and only selling from this area or below 50 EMA. So let's see how this goes. Finally, we have crude oil. Crude oil is still ranging sideways, and as you can see, we are still not completely broken below 50 EMA. So I'm not taking any trades for crude oil till the price get to my level above, which is right here, these numbers in blue on capital.com, or once we have broken below these lows right here. So once we have broken below these lows, only then I will start to sell silver. It's crude oil. I don't know why I'm saying silver, but once we have broken below these lows, only then I will sell crude oil. Otherwise, I'm only looking for this zone for the price to push up to. Engulfers or double top is something I want to see for my entry condition. Finally, we have copper. Copper is pushing up nicely, trending higher, and we are just looking at the level above, which is right here. 5.075 goes to 5.318. I'm bullish for copper till the price gets to this level. This is an only area from where I'm expecting a nice fall out of copper. Otherwise, we have a nice push up, nice trending market, and we also have this buy signal right here. And looking at that, after a nice pullback engulfing candle here, looking at that, I'm expecting a nice push up at least to these highs, and then from where expect a pullback and then further continuation towards the upside. So that is all I'm looking at, the zone above, and buying from here, and only buying till the price gets to the level above. So that is it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.